But not far from where the Steelers' former homes at Three Rivers Stadium, Forbes Field once stood, we are at Pittsburgh's Acrisure Stadium. Tonight, it's the second of our Monday night doubleheader, as it'll be the Jacksonville Jaguars taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers. It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports. This will be returned from deep in the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. To begin the drive. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Gotta like that start. 14 yards to get him going. All right, I got to ask you, with these RPOs, essentially the quarterback has three options, right? So what's different from that versus the triple option that we see the service academies run at the college level?
As a general rule, the triple option at the college level, most things are called outside of the quarterback faking it to the runner and then keeping.
And that's caught inside the 35. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. It's a gain of 35.
Things are looking pretty darn good on this first drive, aren't they? Came right out, set the tone, this time with a big pass play.
And if the peek behind the curtain that they gave us or their game plan, I don't think that's going to be the last one we see.
I think you're exactly right about that.
The throw over the middle, taken in. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that'll make it second down. The Steelers at 2-0 here to begin the season, and they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And they'll work from the 29 on 2nd and 6. On play action, here's Tua. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Brandon, watching their tape from last week, I saw plenty of plays like we just saw there, forcing incompletions. It was key in their win last week. They're hoping the same thing happens this time out, too.
They got to get to the 23 here on 3rd. And again, it's Tagovailoa. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Now a field goal forthcoming for the Steelers. It'll be a 49-yard attempt from the left hash. And his kick is good. And the Steelers will jump out to a 3-zip lead. Well, they started the drive back to pretty deep, but a nice effort to overcome the field position, get into field goal range on the game's opening possession.
And Brandon, I think from where they started, The initial thought was, can we get 1 or 2 first downs and help out our defense after we pump the ball away with field position? But as that drive went on, I think their sights got set a little bit higher. They were thinking touchdown, ended up settling in between and coming away with a field goal.
Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll start this drive out on the ground. That's to about the 28. 2nd down coming up. Look at this Steeler defense. This unit currently 7th in the NFL, Charles, in stopping the run.
Now if they could just get their pass defense in line, this unit would be really, really strong. And remember the conversation with the defensive coordinator? He wants them to rush the passer better. He wants to see the quarterback on the ground. They've got to create some sacks.
And he said it starts early and often. We'll see if they can get to him. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. This defense for the Steelers, very strong last week as they helped their squad improve to 2-0 on the young season.
And while you can't actually see confidence rising in a unit, you feel like you can. And when you look at this team, you definitely think that it is, because anytime you can tell your offense, just get us a couple of touchdowns, we got this thing locked down, that's when you know you're playing well.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Great vision there by Lawrence as he scrambles for a first down. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
Meanwhile, Lawrence's throw here taken in by Ingram. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 35. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Now Lawrence. He targets Ingram for another grab. They'll go for a gain of 7, and it'll be 2nd down.
I don't care what sport you're playing. Everyone likes to build up a little momentum, don't they? And look at this, back-to-back completions to the big target at tight end.
That one not as profitable as the other, but still a decent gain. Lawrence with a quick throw outside, that's complete. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 12-yard line. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue. That was a lightning-fast decision that time. He just caught it and got rid of it.
Because he saw his guy was going to be open immediately, so he took the R, the run, out of the play. He took the O, the option, out of the play, and immediately got to the pass.
Again, it's Lawrence. Open man right side. And a loose football. And it's picked up by the Steelers.
This drive didn't end well, but if they can keep stringing these together, they'll like what they're doing. That was an 8-play drive before it ended in a fumble. So the takeaway's got to be doing what we want to do and doing it well. Just got to take care of the ball at the end.
They're going to go with a tight end here on the running play. And he'll get this only up to about the 3-yard line. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter.
Well, he got what he could there, just trying to move forward and gain a little bit of yardage and create some space. You know the pressure is going to be tough defensively.
2nd down and 8. Harris running straight ahead, trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield. A yard in the wrong direction makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Three 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on third down.
And they run with Harris off the option.
And he's able to get this across the 10 before being taken down. So a little more space to operate now. 1st and 10 from right around the 12. Now they'll throw with Tagovailoa.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
The 2nd down attempt there knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete.
Yeah, offenses always try to be smart about when they're trying to dial up a screen to the running back because they understand you can only go to the well so many times in a game without the defense starting to anticipate the call.
Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line.
That's Gregory Rousseau getting in there to bring him down. A 3rd and long, you knew that he was going to throw it. He just couldn't find anybody to throw it to.
Yeah, and it shouldn't have been a surprise, but that was perfect execution of their nickel defense. That 5th defensive back, the extra defender, he really tightened up things downfield in coverage, and they were able to get to him in the pocket.
Just a 2-yard return there following a punt of 48. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They fumbled the last time they had the football. Fortunate that it only led to a field goal. 3-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. And running with power here. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. The keeper there turning into a big play of 23 yards, and it moves the sticks. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. And he's going to get this one down to the 30. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well.
Oh, what a read on the outside as it's intercepted. Picked off by DeMarvion Overshown. And the Steelers are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
That's complete to Peoples-Jones.
And he's going to lose yardage here back at the 8. The Steelers on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. Looking to pass. Tua.
And this is taken in by Darnell Mooney.
Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
4th down, so Jake Camarda is out there.
Fielded at the 33. And 9 yards there on the return following a punt of 47. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. It looks like a 12-yard loss there on the 1st down sack.
Let's go.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Lawrence eluding the pressure right.
Oh, a Cardinal sin there, thrown back over the middle, and it's intercepted. picked off by Marlon Humphrey.
And he brings this one back. It's a pick six for a Steeler touchdown. So now a fresh set of downs, 1st and 10 after roughing the passer.
Here's Lawrence to throw.
Now they go screen. It's complete. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
And good yardage there on 1st down, because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively, or it could have gone for more.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete.
And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40.
That one a 1st down pickup of 8. Hands it off out of the gun to the 36-yard line. Stop there. So that time they got the left guard with a hold.
And let's face it, in today's ball, you might have that 330-pound guy you're supposed to clear out of there. You might need a little bit of extra help by grabbing the jersey and trying to ride him out.
Second quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel.
It's a solid pickup of 11, and it's 2nd down.
Now the Jags are moving quickly in the hurry-up. From the gun, they'll try to run it.
He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down.
They go play action now. Lawrence.
And that will be incomplete.
I think put just a little bit too much heat on that one. When you throw it to the outside, you do have to be careful because you got to keep it away from the defender, but you also have to give your own guy a chance, too.
Sanders' kick is good, and that will tie us at 3-3.
So the defense able to force the interception, and the offense working their way into field goal range and able to get 3 out of it.
Yeah, and give them credit for that. They took the ball, maneuvered it downfield, and while they couldn't get exactly what they wanted, which was a touchdown, they did get 3 points out of it, so they paid off what the defense gave them. Both sides will be thrilled with that.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
A run with Harris out of the shotgun.
And he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46.
2 are going to try and go quickly here.
Off of play action. Tagovailoa buying time to his left.
That's complete to Mooney.
They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 1st down now, but that clock rolling. 2 are going to throw. And that'll be incomplete.
Well, he certainly didn't like when he saw it all from the coverage on his primary reads, and he didn't even have any luck trying to get back to his safety valve. Give defense a credit. Coverage was in lockdown mode everywhere.
Back to the air on 2nd down. Tagovailoa. This pass complete to Higgins. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Slot man moves right.
Now a 1st down carry for Harris.
And he'll take this one inside the 10 down to the 8. The Steelers signal for the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
The ball on the 8. Still could get a 1st down technically. 2nd and 7. Play action. Now it's Tua.
And a quick throw here. That's complete. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 2.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
5 receivers in the game, 4 of them to the left side. Tua looking to throw on 3rd and 2. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers.
Elijah Higgins,
As the first half is winding down.
and the Steelers have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is now 10-3.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. He will return this from deep in the end zone.
And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together.
They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
Jaguars 3.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The Jaguars with work to do. They trail here as we are back underway on EA Sports.
Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive.
Well, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, there he goes, right side.
Still going inside the 20.
Touchdown, Jaguars. A great effort there. His first touchdown here of the new campaign.
And the Jaguars come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter.
The kick is through the uprights to tie this game, but hang on a second. We do have a flag.
So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty.
Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. And he's got his target, Harris. And they need to get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. This is caught inside the 15. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They hand this off to Harris. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
He's had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end.
From the 5, 2nd and 4.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Harris. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
Here comes 3rd and about a foot. Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Najee Harris, his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year.
And the Steelers are going to take the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes it a 17-10 score. Here's the Steelers kick team as they'll boot this one away.
This will be returned from deep in the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last time that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he will have a Jaguars first down. At least it would appear that way. He didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try to chip somebody at the second level.
Now here's a pass on first down. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Just what they need, a lecture from me, but subpar offense is what helped get them into this spot. And now they're continuing the trend with incompletions. That won't get them out of it if they don't change something soon.
On play action, Lawrence. The pass complete to Ingram on the crossing route.
And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Going quickly out wide to Moore. So the completion good for 7 there. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd.
They go play action with Lawrence.
He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. So no gain on the play. And it's 3rd and 4 now.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Runs through the contact. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. The Jags picking up the first down there, a gain of 12.
Well, they've certainly had their share of troubles running the football in this one, but this play is almost an extension of the running game right here. They set up the screen, let him work out in space on the perimeter, and he turns it into a big pickup.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get him. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for him. Show him that you're supposed to get the football.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down, and as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Final minute now of the 3rd quarter.
Now Lawrence to throw on 2nd down.
He's going to find his running back. It's complete. Touchdown! A great play there. With 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game.
And the Jaguars have a chance to tie the ball game here in the final minute of the 3rd.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that will level the playing field at 17 all. 17-17 the score. All even to this point as the kick's away.
He will return this from deep in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. Now this one complete on the slant route. Room past the 35. He's still on his feet, and he's going to step out of bounds all the way down on the other side of midfield. A big play that time for Pittsburgh. 42 yards.
When you get into the second half of a tie ball game, you start realizing that every play takes on a bigger significance, and this is pretty significant right here. This is where you start putting the pressure on that secondary, and that's a job well done there.
And he's able to skip away from that first defender on his way to a pickup of 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 38-yard line.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out.
Here's a 2nd and 5. And the 2 is going to change things up.
Tagovailoa to throw on 2nd down here. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. On the give, this is Harris. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Najee Harris, career touchdown number 136, tying it with Marshall Faulk for 7th on the all-time list.
And the Steelers answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the 4th quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 16 yards right off the bat and a 1st down. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. Oh, nifty juke there.
Much fun for guys on the time.
And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Lawrence flushed out right. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a 1st down.
If they get a game-changing score on this drive, it's going to be because of plays like that. That run was pure heart. Took it himself, found a way to reset the downs, and advance the ball.
Play action. It's Lawrence.
A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Now it's 2nd and 10. From the gun, he'll hand this off.
And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24.
45 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Lawrence will throw.
Firing quickly here, and it's complete. It's so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's 1st and goal. Davis is not going to get in here as they push him back to the 2-yard line. No gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal.
They're right there at the 1. No gain, but don't let that stop you. Line back up and keep going at them. If I'm them, I'm thinking about going at it 4 straight times.
They'll try to run this one in. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Jags are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th.
What a way to wrap up the week in the NFL. All tied on this Monday night as the kick is away. This will be returned from deep in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the 4th quarter. And a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Can't really fault the coverage. The ball was tipped and popped up in the air, but they were unable to complete the tip drill for the interception.
Here's 2nd and 10.
They run with Harris. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. They're going to hurry back to the line now. First down, and they go back to Harris. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. 2nd down.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
2nd down, 8 yards to go.
Now Tua.
Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete.
You're not going to get many better opportunities than that to take the lead in the 4th quarter. He's got a man wide open. But, oh, my goodness, just too much air under the ball, and he knew it right away.
What a way to wrap up the week. Now a big play. It's 3rd down.
They fake the handoff. Now Tua got his man complete over the middle. It's Higgins. And he's stopped up short of the 1st as they tackle him down at about the 36. Whistles now in a timeout defensively. So a wise move as they'll use the first of their timeouts to force one more play before the 2-minute warning.
This one, an absolute must. It's 4th and 4.
They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Steelers try it, but they come up empty on 4th down. And the Jags take over in terrific field position.
Here's a handoff out of the gun.
And he will be stopped here for no gain, and then it's going to take us to the 2-minute warning.
Here comes second down.
There they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up third down.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up.
Oh, look at this. It's intercepted. Picked off by DeMarvie and Overshown.
And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 for the Steeler touchdown. In a tie game, fourth quarter, that's about as big of a defensive play as you can possibly make.
And it didn't happen by accident. That was scouting right there. They've seen things that have happened before. They knew in certain situations type of plays they like to run, read it, and were able to go after the football, get it, and take it into the end zone for a touchdown for themselves.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away.
He will return this from deep in the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Back to throw. Lawrence. Into the hands of Ingram. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout.
That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield, incomplete.
Some coaches like to take the shorter, more reliable yardage, and some, they like to go for the big shot. No fear in risking a deep ball there, but it wasn't enough to get him the completion.
Here's Lawrence.
Quick hitter here, it's complete.
It drives some people crazy to see those short throws underneath. They got to find a way to gash the defense downfield.
Lawrence. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
Well, they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done.
2 timeouts still available in this final minute. It's 1st and 10 now.
Sliding out of the pocket. And it's caught. It's a touchdown. So they rally here in the final minute, and they're an extra point away from tying this game. And now they're going to go for 2 and a possible win as this crowd rises to make things difficult. And they do not get it. It's incomplete. They went for the win, and the big gamble does not pay off. So with under 30 seconds to play, this is the game right here. And it's the Steelers that come up with it. And that should just about do it. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Now whistles here before the snap, and it looks like one of the Steelers may have moved.
Of course he called that.
Down to a knee here. The defense still with a couple of timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them.
Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
And, Brandon, I think they're the type of team that just looked in the mirror and said, hey, ton of pressure on, but we're the type of team that can flat out handle it. They stood up with confidence, and made it happen for a victory.
So for Pittsburgh, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Indianapolis Colts. Meanwhile, for Jacksonville, they suffered defeat for the first time as they dropped to 2-1. And they'll try to get back on the beam next week.